The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem, the podcast.
It's the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem. I am Peaches.
I'm Viktor Wilt, and the break I'm trying to find the story about is sort of in this realm, Peaches. I guess we're doing kind of relationship advice, sort of.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
We couldn't find anything else.
Hey, every once in a while we got to throw out an area of expertise that we are at the top level in, and that's relationships.
I'm glad you're putting me in that group.
So, what was the thread you were looking at there, Peaches?
What's the biggest nah, I'm out moment you've had on a date?
And I mentioned off air, I don't know if I ever really went on dates. I'm trying to think back. I don't think I ever really went on like dates. I mean, once I had a girlfriend, we'd go on a date, but I didn't do the thing where people would, hey, let's get to know each other and go out on a date.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I don't know. So I can't think of any of those kind of moments.
That's the most annoying thing is the small talk. So what got you into radio? What made you move out here? Do you plan on staying here? All these same old questions. I'm just just shut up and let me eat my food.
Peaches, it's called getting to know someone. And the most basic questions are how you get to know someone.
And I don't want to date anybody.
Yes, you do. Don't lie. I know that Peaches wants to date somebody.
No, my last straw happened on New Year's Day, and that's it. I'm done.
All right. I'll keep that statement in mind a few months down the road.
Sure. Okay.
So, what were some of the examples of, all right, I'm out on dates?
Some guy said she showed me 2 pictures of exes and asked where I would rank myself with them.
Oh, well, okay. Nobody wants to see anybody's exes, but you just go, I'd rank myself way higher than them. Look like a couple. Well, actually, if you bash their exes, you're sort of bashing on them because they were like hooked up with them. Mm-hmm. So you got to be careful about bashing on exes.
It's a tricky play. That's why I hate it. It's like trying to defuse a bomb.
Yeah. So you've got to have an angle there where the ex, maybe they did something specific and like, that guy's a real piece of crap for what he did to you. Not just, man, he's ugly. What a loser.
I like one of the replies, rank-based matchmaking.
Yes. So I don't know if that would be weird, but I don't think I'd bail on that one. I might let that one fly because she might just be seeing if you're really uptight and can't handle the fact she had previous boyfriends.
There's a lot of dudes talking about women in this thread. It's not
the
other way around.
Is any of it appropriate for air?
I mean, it's more so just like it was our 4th date. She brought up the exes conversation. How many relationships have you been in? Why didn't they work out, etc.
Okay.
Without skipping a beat. Oh, okay. I can't say this last part. She said most likely she said she would probably still be with her last partner.
Oh,
but he left because she lied about taking something.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
oh, here we go. She drove through a red light going 50 miles per hour and totaled 2 cars. Almost killed me.
All right, that might be a, hey, it was nice getting to know you, but I don't think this is going to work out. I'd like to live. All right. I'm not surprised that it's a bunch of dudes complaining because whiny dudes is a very popular trend right now. So
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, I think one of my favorite stories, it comes from like one of my former best friends. He was on the highway with his girlfriend at the time, and they were listening to Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Okay, if a girl turns that song on, there you go. I'm out. That's the red flag. Nope, done.
So they get into a complete major car accident. He goes to the hospital, everything. The car is totaled. It was like a classic 1972 Datsun 240Z.
Yeah.
A classic car, completely ruined. And he went on this whole thing about how they both fell in love to that song, Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. So when me and my other friend, Zach, saw the Goo Goo Dolls live, I still have the video on my phone. We're screaming the girl's name, going, Caitlin, you ruined my life. People around us were like, what is going on? We're just making fun of the guy.
Here, pick up this caller.
Okay.
Let's see if they have any dating red flags. K-Bear, you are on the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem. Keep that in mind. Who's this? Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah, it's this guy.
What's happening?
How you doing, boys?
We're doing pretty good. We're just talking about incidents that happened on a date that made you immediately go, all right, I'm out of here. What do you got?
Let's see. Yeah, you got to make me think way back in the day, man. I haven't been on a date since Jimmy Carter at Liverpool.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if I've ever even been on a date unless I was already in a relationship.
Again,
with
to the
somebody.
both of you.
Oh, good for you.
Would you like to go out and get a cup of coffee?
Right. She's swiping on Tinder at the coffee date.
Do you want to go to Denny's?
I think last one, she thought I was like 53 and I was 22. I don't know what it says about me, though.
You must look like Jade Davis.
I do. I tried sounding like Jade Davis, but I can't have someone punch me in the throat that hard without suffocating.
Yeah. I think he got punched a lot as a youth. You know, he's kind of hateable. So.
Yeah, I've seen him. He's got that face. He's got that kind of face and that attitude. Walks around like he owns everything.
I know. Look at me. I'm a boss man. Oh, good for me. Look at my beard. Isn't it cool? Straighten my beard every day.
Did we ever get a definitive answer if he straightens his beard or not?
Yes, he replied that yes, he does. He has to.
Every morning he has to sit there with like the iron, isn't it? What is it?
It's a straightening iron.
The straightening iron. Yeah. He sits there and holds it.
You kind of slide it down.
What if he burns it off by accident?
It could happen, but I think you'd have to be pretty reckless to burn your hair off with a straightener. I used to use a straightener.
They make beard straightener. I've got a beard straightener. They make their combs. They're just hot combs.
That's right.
He bought like a teenage girl straightener for his beard. That sounds like him.
I don't
that
know,
checks out.
but I did. I had a straight up girly hair straightener back when I had long hair. But now I don't have a need for that. So
that checks out as well. I bet you had pretty barrettes and everything.
Hey, don't make fun of my pretty barrettes, all right? They kept my hair out of my eyes.
Anyway, we got to hang out soon, boys.
Sounds good, man. Good to hear from you.
Good to hear you guys, too. I'm always listening if I can hear it over top of my dozer.
All right, well, crank it up loud, man.
Hell yeah. Hey, can you guys get me some, well, you know what I want. I want more Death Clock.
More Death Clock. All right, we'll see if we can get some going here in a few.
Much love. Take care, boys.
Hey, thanks,
you
man.
as well.
Peace. All right, so what other... we could dig into some more of these. Is there any other funny incidents that you see in the thread?
When he told me, I reminded him of his sister and then wouldn't stop talking about her. So there's a girl replying to this.
Okay, yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah, I need to ask my dad why he married a woman with the same name as his sister.
That would be weird, too.
Both are named Karen. But I don't think she was really close to the family. I think she was really far apart and for good reason.
Yeah,
But
But
I don't know. It's weird. I could never date a Bailey.
yeah, I don't think I could date an Amanda either.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be strange. Or someone that like has your mom's name. That would be weird.
I don't think anybody's named Karen anymore for the most part. Sorry to the Karens in the K-Bear Rock Army, but I mean like...
yeah, we got a few K-Bear Karens.
Yeah.
You're not Karens, you're K-Bear Karens.
Well, there are some K-Bear Karens as well.
Yeah, but they tend to be dudes.
Exactly. Hey, somebody for once on Ask Reddit has a really good question.
It's a great question because I've been playing a number of post-apocalyptic.
I just played Fallout 4 for a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, I played through The Last of Us 1 and 2, and there's a point in you see horses in post-apocalyptic. Why am I struggling to say that? It's post-apocalyptic.
There you go.
It's not hard to say,
Post
you idiot.
Malone, post-apocalyptic, post-hardcore, post-serial.
Post-apocalyptic. Post-serial. So anyhow, the question was, why aren't there bicycles in post-apocalyptic stories?
Why aren't bicycles more common in post-apocalyptic fiction? And then someone said, not as cool as Dodge Challengers with skulls strapped on the hood.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. When I was playing through The Last of Us Part 2, at one point, I'm in Seattle, and we go through a bicycle shop, and there's a big hole in the floor because everything's, all dilapidated. And so you can't get to where there's bicycles on display, but they're there. And I'm like, wouldn't it be great if you could use a bicycle? So it's so funny that question just popped up because you don't see that in movies or video games that take place in a post-apocalyptic world.
Well, it says here, little known fact of post-apoc fiction, all bicycle air pumps are the first thing wiped out. Second thing is bike chain repair tools.
Sure. Okay,
just joking.
It's not food or anything.
Yeah.
Bike pumps. Hurry, gather them. Yeah, dude.
Oh, because they tend to be set in America. And because fleeing from a horde of zombies on a bicycle makes for less dramatic action sequences in movies. Could you imagine Zombieland?
And you just
or
get
Mad
on a
Max?
bike. You just get on a bike
Those
and ride away.
stupid-looking people in Mad Max on bicycles.
They should redo Mad Max Part 3, and all the vehicles have run out of gas.
Not like a regular bicycle, those old-fashioned 1800s ones with the giant wheel in the front.
Yes, that's the kind of bicycles that they need to be escaping on. Yeah, I'm guessing in video games it's just because it would lower the excitement level. Being stuck on your feet makes it more scary. You know, I don't know. Seeing Joel in The Last of Us riding a bike also sounds awkward to me for some reason.
Dead Rising has, I think, bicycles and different vehicles you can use.
All right.
That game's pretty hard to beat.
No bicycles in Red Dead either. I was playing a little bit of Red Dead last night.
That's super old. When was the bicycle invented?
Dude, bicycles have to have been around for hundreds of years. They've got to be. I mean, I don't know.
1817.
Yeah.
The first bicycle was invented by German Baron Karl von Drey. Von Dreis?
Arthur.
Look at this contraption. Look at this thing.
let me look at this.
This looks silly. You need to hang this up in your bathroom. Look at the way the legs are. And you're telling me you're going to see Arthur Morgan on one of these weird doohickeys?
That's right. I want to see Arthur Morgan on the bicycle with the big wheel in the front. Dutch, I got it figured out. We're going to take these bicycles and ride to California. Let's get out of here. Had it with Valentine and horses. I mean, if you got the option of a horse or a bike, I mean, horses can go faster than bikes, but can you imagine seeing Arthur Morgan on a bicycle? It'd be hilarious.
Dutch going after you on a bicycle. I got a plan, Arthur.
Yeah,
he's
dude.
pedaling to the max.
Why don't you ever see bicycles in Old West movies? You know? If they've been around since 1817, there had to be bicycles in the Old West.
I'll save this question for when I'm interviewing Shane from Silverstein and just ask him, like, hey, why aren't bicycles more like, why aren't they there in these post-apocalyptic films?
Dude, random Ask Reddit questions for band interviews could be pretty funny.
I was talking about it on the show yesterday. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to interview him as Scott Stapp from Creed.
Just pretend?
Because of the Poppy Courtney LaPlante thing. And just be like, well, I got Scott Stapp from Creed on the show. And see if he's like, no, man, this is, I think you have the name wrong. Or see if he'd flip out.
That's when you want to kind of know their sense of humor beforehand.
Shane, I feel like, would just laugh it off.
It could be.
But who knows?
Has Silverstein ever feuded with another band?
I don't think so. They're Canadian, or I think they're all Canadian.
Canadians are pretty mellow, huh?
Yeah.
Well, then no, Nickelback's from Canada.
Yeah, they are.
So you could do Chad Kroeger, take that route. What up, Chad? Chad is such a bad name, isn't it? No offense to our Chads out there.
I like the name Chad.
Chad?
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like the male Karen. Chad.
No, it's the male Karen would have to be, should we ask ChatGPT?
Yeah, ask ChatGPT real quick what the official name for a male Karen is. It sounds like a Chad to me. I'm very curious what ChatGPT thinks.
It's
giving you nothing?
It's just everything's freezing up in here. There we go.
Okay,
Ken. Yeah, probably
Ken.
the most widely accepted, mainly because it flows nicely with Karen. You also have Kevin.
Kevin?
And then Chad at number 3.
Chad at number 3. I knew it.
Oh, and then there's also Greg, Brad, Steve, Terry, and Richard, a.k.a. another name.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Long as they don't have a Viktor on there.
No, I see 8 names here. None of them say Victor or Brendan.
All right, we're good to go then.
Victor, as you were talking to Jill at the front desk, Justin came by and was like, hey, it's National Fart Day today.
National Fart Day. You better push that fart button then.
Where's the wall? Come on, computer. I got to scroll down here. I got to click on this. I got to go to the wall.
There you go. You got to get your wall arranged, Peaches, on the new setup.
I got to go to the supervisor.
And we have multiple farts on there.
Where?
They're the brown buttons.
Oh.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, National Fart Day. Very nice. That one didn't work out good. One of my favorites, the Chewbacca. All right.
And then there's also what happens if you fart too much.
Poop. Yes, that is accurate, Peaches. All right, well, happy National Fart Day, everybody.
Shout out.
Peaches, I wanted to know what you would do in this situation. Now, there's a subreddit that I follow called cat advice, for cat owners. I
Makes sense.
don't really need the advice because I'm a cat expert, but other people might. And occasionally, somebody will ask a question and I might be able to give them some cat advice. So I did give some advice to this person. And I want to know what your advice for them would be. So this guy says, I've read plenty of threads like this, but I need something I can show her to maybe change her mindset. The title of the thread, was Girlfriend Wants My Cat Gone, Need Advice. So recently moved in with my girlfriend of 3 years, and she has not let up on this. She wants my cat gone. She used to be fine with him when I had my own place. She spent a lot of time around him and was nice to him often, but now that we live together, she's constantly worried about what he's doing and gets onto him for everything. He's already an anxious cat by nature, and she actively makes it worse. She won't let him in her room at all, kicks at him when he tries to sit on the couch with us, and says she can't use one of the upstairs rooms because of the litter box. She also keeps saying she wants to kick him outside with the stray cats. Told her he's been raised indoors, could get hurt or killed if I just throw him outside. Says the litter box is super clean. It's a fancy system this guy built, and that she also can't wait till he dies. And so he's asking for advice. What can I do to get her to chill out and accept that he's part of the deal? I feel like I've tried it all. What would your advice be to this guy?
Dump that girl immediately.
That's what my advice. That's all I posted. Dump her.
That's a horrible thing to think about. That's your pet.
Exactly.
You don't kick at a pet or kick a cat and then go, I can't be in the same room as a litter box.
Yeah.
Spoiled brat.
Like if you're dating somebody and they have a pet and you decide to move in together, pet's part of the deal.
It's part of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like if that happened to me, it would definitely be a sorry, see you later.
Right. I can't imagine you without cats.
Yeah. I mean, you saw I was a disaster when Lucy was gone for 2 days.
That's why I did my hardest to try to find her.
I mean, that was like the most mentally messed up I've been in ages. And I just felt bad for the kitty. And,
Is there a picture of the cat?
Dude, no, they don't have a picture. But, anybody who's mean to animal, and he gets in and says later on, like, edited the post and like, she's not, like this and in any
she's
other
kicking
way.
at the cat and saying she hopes it dies.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Exactly.
Get rid of her.
Dump her. And, people are saying the same thing. Like, that's a major red flag.
Yeah.
Somebody who's abusive to animals. And, I mean, it's got to be tough if you're willing to move in with someone you really like them. But all of that stuff should have come up way beforehand. I mean, what a nightmare to move into somebody. And, I mean, that's why you should always move in and live with somebody before you get married, kids. All these
But see, my
kids
parents
that
have
get
told me the opposite.
What?
My parents have told me the complete opposite. Like, you're not moving in with somebody if you guys are not married together, that type of thing. Yeah.
What is it? 1,500? No, trust me. The only way you're really going to get to know somebody is living with them. So you should live with them for probably a few years before you get married, because everything's very different when you live together than when you're each living on your own. And I mean, have you had roommates before, Peaches?
No.
Okay. So even with roommates, like I've had roommates that are still to this day some of my best friends, but living together, there are a few times we wanted to kill each other. Living with people is difficult. So you should never get married. That's a legally binding contract. Never get married without living with somebody first. For sure. Yeah, that's my advice. I lived with my ex for many, many years before we decided to get married, and it still didn't work out, everybody. So you should definitely take your time with these things. And if they're mean to your pets, get rid of them immediately.
You hear me make jokes on the air about dogs and cats and stuff, but you saw me with Lucy.
Yeah, I know you're good with pets. Yeah, Peaches, that's why I was like, Peaches needs a cat.
I want to pet Lucy again. That was fun.
She's getting big. She's
I know. I need to see the big girl.
Yeah, she's getting into her standoffish teenager phase.
Uh-oh.
So she's not quite as cuddly right now
I
as
miss
she
Mia.
was.
Mia was my favorite.
Yeah, right now, if you want cuddles, you go with Koopa.
Well, Koopa runs away from me. I think he's freaked out.
Yeah, something about your height, I think. He's like, I've never seen anyone this big. But he's not as scared as he was the first time he saw you.
That's true. I do pet him still
Yeah.
from time to time. But
Yeah.
Wrapping up this noon hour of madness and mayhem. Now, Victor, I talked about this 2 weeks ago. The Blue Man Group.
Okay.
They officially called it quits after
Really?
doing more than 18,000 shows in New York alone.
Wow.
30-something years of being together. And I didn't realize they're all wearing bald caps. They're fake baldies.
Oh, I didn't realize
Which
they were
offends me and
caps
you,
either.
right?
Yeah. Come on, just shave your head, dude.
Come on, dude.
Commit to the bit.
But I was thinking, like, what are these guys like in real life? You know, and how often did they have to put the blue paint on? Did it ever stick to their skin?
Yeah,
I was thinking all of this stuff, like when you live next to somebody, like let's say you're a rich guy, in your case you are, you're in a rich neighborhood and there's a person next to you and they don't really tell you what they do and you assume it's something illegal. Yeah. Like they're secretly a part of the Blue Man Group or something like that. He just won't tell you.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are these cans of blue paint doing in the closet here? Or doing in this this little on the shelf here?
This guy's got a lot of blue paint.
Yeah.
You know?
And his house is not blue.
Come to think about it, back in the day, there's a game called Earthbound. And I know you're familiar with it, Peaches. In that game, at one point, there is a cult that paints everything blue.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, well, that's a bummer. I never saw the Blue Man Group. So they canceled all shows,
No,
like
they just
Vegas and
retired.
everything?
They're done.
They're just retiring, huh?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they didn't just find new people to do it and franchise it out and keep making money.
I think you could. I mean, who? Should I look at the members of the Blue Man Group and see how many there are?
Yeah, I got the right haircut for it. Do they have a kind of fat guy in the Blue Man Group? Brings the comedy to the show. I'll paint myself blue.
Now, there's two guys that have been in the group since 1987.
Holy cow! Wow.
Chris Wink, who actually is bald.
Well, I hope so. If you founded the Blue Man Group and you were not bald, come on.
He was a co-founder of Blue School. What is that?
Blue School? Okay, that sounds like that area in Earthbound, as a matter of fact. I don't know about these guys.
He's
What are they
64
up to?
now. Let's go to this Matt Goldman guy. Yeah, he's not bald. So
he's a bald cap wearer. He's a fake bald.
He's a fake baldy.
Fake bald. Speaking of bald, Peaches, let's talk about babies for a second here.
All right.
I just saw a video on Reddit.
Oh, it's just been three dudes this entire time? Sorry.
That's okay.
It's been
That's
Chris
okay.
Wink, Matt Goldman, and Phil Stanton.
But these babies, babies are generally bald. This video claims that babies are not afraid of snakes. And you've got, I'm guessing these are like pythons or something.
How
or
do they
boa
test this out?
constrictors.
Did they put like some baby near a rattlesnake?
They put the babies on the floor and just put a bunch of snakes around them.
Well, they don't know what snakes are yet.
Yeah, my whole point was babies are uneducated and dumb. It should be a natural instinct. It should be a natural instinct to be afraid of snakes.
That's our title of this podcast. Babies are uneducated and dumb.
It's true. Like, you don't have to teach a cat what a snake is. They see it. They know to fear it. They see a dog. They know to fear it.
I think anything even...
It's... Now, Peaches, be nice. Be nice.
Sorry, you set me up for that joke. Speaking of ball, Josh is right outside the studio.
Hey, the biggest baby in the house.
He's talking to somebody.
Oh, okay. I thought he was coming in. Oh, two old guys. I don't know. We were just talking about how babies are uneducated and dumb, and I was wondering if you guys agree.
Shouldn't talk about yourself that way.
I'm not a baby. Babies,
They
infants.
are uneducated.
I've seen you throw baby fits.
It smells
It's
like a
kinda your
baby
morning show.
diaper in here. I'll
It kinda
tell you
does.
that.
Did somebody fart in here?
It
Or is it
smells
the
like
peach-
a baby diaper.
The peach fume again.
That's my gingham legend.
Gingham Legend again. Yeah. No, we just saw a video where they said babies are not afraid of snakes, and they had all these
I
babies.
saw that
Because
video.
babies
yeah.
are dumb.
That was my conclusion as well.
Well, that's because fear is a learned reaction, right? Like it's a learned emotion. So if you haven't been taught fear, then you wouldn't know fear.
But what about
Or
wild
caution.
animals? Wild animals.
Well, that's evolution. Babies haven't evolved.
That's true too.
The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information, oh wow, I swallowed my spit wrong while I was still talking. That's funny. All right. Okay, where was I? Oh, for more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.